Hello, Caesar.
Hello.
Um, I have a question about the self-inquiry.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just not 100% sure if I'm doing it correctly.
Yes.
So, Ramana Maharshi said to hold like the attention on the sense of I,
Mhm.
and I want to clarify. It must be sense of I or I thought, or it's the same.
The same, the knowledge of being,
Okay. So when
the
and as
knowledge,
well, then.
it,
Mhm.
I like to call it the knowledge I am because everybody knows I am.
And he also said that you should track this I back to its very source.
It means the same. From where the thoughts are coming from me, right?
Yes,
Me whom. See, who am I means let me pay attention to myself. At the beginning, I believe to be the ego, right? So I believe I am the ego that is inquiring. So I put attention on myself, believing that myself is the ego. But because
hmm
myself is the self or consciousness, when I bring the attention to myself, the idea of being the ego, the body, disappears, and the knowledge of being the self or consciousness becomes evident. Your own sense of self, knowledge I am, knowledge of being, or whatever else you like to call it, is to
because
make it.
this I appears, this I appears, but and disappears, and like this sense of I don't know, or thought I, and
Yes.
it appears and disappears, and I don't know where from it appears and where does it disappear. So
From you. Who thinks from where the thoughts are coming from? From me, obviously. To whom do the thoughts appear? From me, or to me, isn't it?
yes,
Then next question is me whom, right? Who am I? Means I am the source of thought. Thought is mine. I am the source of the mind. Consciousness is the source of the mind. I am consciousness. I just don't know it. I just believe to be the body. Anyway, if the question is who am I, it's not an intellectual or mental game, like rising literally the question who am I? If I want to know myself, I need to see myself. I have to be conscious of being, right? I have to be self-aware, isn't it?
yes,
Yes. If I want to know who is he, she, it, this or that, the attention goes there to the object. Here, the attention goes to the subject or what appears to be a subject. That is the inquiry. Then the idea of being a subject disappears. You are the object. I am the subject. I am Caesar. I am the body. I am the subject, and you are the object, right?
yes,
I am a separate, independent, conscious individual being. See, there is an individual consciousness, individual self here. That is the ego. That idea is the ego. That thought. I am a separate, autonomous, independent, conscious individual self. So I am the subject. I am the experiencer. If I bring attention to myself, not to the body, but to what appears in the body as I, it
the
disappears.
sense of I, yeah,
Huh? Correct.
sense of I, yeah.
Correct. The idea is that whatever we say here can be reflected as your own experience, your own knowledge, and you know I am. Everybody knows I am. See? For me, it's better to call it the knowledge I am or the knowledge of being because everybody knows I am. If I put attention to my own sense of self, right, or sense of being, if I may put it that way, then I would realize that I am not the body, but the self. That the idea of being the body disappears, and the knowledge of being the self reveals itself.
Then who is putting that attention to itself? Is it ego?
Because we believe to be the ego at the beginning of the inquiry, we are forced to say that we as the ego are doing the inquiry. Doing the inquiry as the ego make us as the ego to disappear.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I just need to continue this inquiry to bring this attention to this I, sense of I,
To yourself.
to myself. Yeah.
Yeah, if you project it, because you may project it as an object. See, I put attention on the eye, so I will put attention on the eye, like as if there is two eyes, right?
Yes.
It's on yourself. See, to the very knowledge I am. The certainty, right? I am. I exist. I am
But then,
conscious. Uh,
but then, I am in this body as well, because I can observe everything through
is
my
you
eyes.
pay
Let's say I
attention.
can hear.
Is you pay attention to yourself, you will realize that you are not in the body. You are not anywhere. Everything is within you. The self is not in the body. How can you place the infinite absolute existence in such a limited tiny body?
So
Because
body appears from me.
yes, everything arises from you and disappears in you. It
And who
exists.
am I?
It exists in you and it is witnessed by you. That means you are the source. Arises from you, you are the source. Exists in you, you are the very substratum where it exists. It is witnessed by you, so you are the witnessing consciousness. Hmm? And it appears in you, so you are the source, substratum, witness, and place of dissolution of all. In other words, you bring the attention from the object to the subject, to what appears to be the subject. I appear to be a subject. Then the idea of then all object disappears and thoughts disappear. And then the subject, which is the thinker, the seer, without the seen, without the object, disappears. Right? Means the idea that I am a seer, a body that sees, that experiences, disappears. The idea I am the body disappears. The subject means the idea I am the body disappears. Who is the thinker? I. Who is the seer? I. Okay. Let me look at myself. We already are self-aware, and we are already the self. We just believe to be the body, that's all.
Because you feel everything from the body.
Sorry?
Because well, I'm feeling everything through the body. I'm feeling there is a body feeling, and I identify with these feelings, pain.
You mean there is sensory perception?
Yes.
Yeah, there is body consciousness. And then there is also body identity. Body consciousness is not a problem. Body identity appears to be a problem. See? It creates, that is the root of the apparent problem. I am Caesar, I have a problem.
So it's just an idea.
Yes. This is called the thought I or the I thought, because this I, this self, this being is a thought. See, I am the body. Please give me 1 second. Sorry. So this is the so-called I thought, see, or the thought I. Ya, viste lo que hiciste, ¿no? Te pusiste eso antes de haberte quitado el pantalón, la bolsa. ¿Mm? Y quiero ver Hazlo aquí para ver si necesitas ayuda. Para ver si necesitas ayuda, no tener que ir yo hasta allá. This is very simple. The inquiry is for those who don't understand this simple truth. If I am the self, and I know already that I am, then what do I need to do to know that I am?
Just be.
Correct. Where is Luciana? Oh, there.
I'm sorry.
No, no, no. I was,
Okay.
I was looking in the dark.
And it's like mind wants to say something, but it's in silence. I don't know how to explain.
The mind is trying to rise, but it can't.
Yes.
Mm. And the tendencies is what making the mind to rise back again. It is merged in the self. It's just energy. Mind is just a form of energy. It's like,
Yes.
and it's like an impulse, like a tendency that tries,
Tension.
yes, that it tries to pop up. That's,
Yes. Yes. With his tricks.
yeah, it's getting suffocated.
Getting what?
Suffocated, like a man that it is uh, placed under the water. It's looking for oxygen, it's trying to come to
Yes,
the
yes,
surface.
yes.
Otherwise, because if it stays under the water, it dies. So if the mind stays in its source, it dies. But it's just a thought, it's just an energy thing.
Yeah, it's like a habit.
Correct, correct,
Like when you want to scratch yourself, like it's
correct. ¿Y qué hiciste la otra media? ¿Qué hiciste? La que tenías puesta en el otro pie. Tienes una puesta en un pie y la otra en la lavadora. Ah, ok, ok. ¿Cuándo? Ay, por cierto, se me olvidó ir no, no, si no te duele, no. Es que hay un nuevo programa de clases los sábados en la clase de programación, en donde queda el McDonald's, el centro comercial, sí, en la redoma, sí. Tengo que ir a preguntar, me mandaron el mensaje. Mm. Dale, dale, tranquilo. Dale. That is why they are called tendencies, see? Impulses. See?
Yeah, well, he wants to ask the questions, but it's like
Mhm.
scratching. He wants to scratch.
Mhm.
Yes, and it feels like impulse.
And you are aware of yourself being the witness of the mind, if it is there, or if it moves, or if it tries to move. See? The fact that we speak about the mind, it means that we are not the mind. See? Mm. Sometimes we refer to the mind as my mind. It is mine. If it is mine, it's not me. The body is mine.
Yeah, it's just ideas.
Yes.
But you need to experience that to understand. Otherwise,
Sorry?
I think, well, you need to experience that.
You are experiencing it even now. It is just not clear, that's all.
Yes.
You are that now. You are that witnessing consciousness now. It's not 100% clear, that's all. Everybody is self-aware. That's the meaning of
Hmm.
Ramana's words. Everybody is aware of the self. But when people hear that, they project the self as something else that I will be aware of, that I will know, that I will. It is I. Because I believe to be another self, right? An individual self, a separate self, or whatever, right?
Just these ideas.
Exactly. Correct. The more you pay attention to yourself, more clear it becomes that yourself is the self, that you are the self.
But then I feel myself and this separation from these ideas, from this mind.
Sorry?
Then when I pay attention to myself, and then I see these ideas, this mind full of ideas, I don't know, then it's separate from kind of me, but
You
it's
are
still in
you,
me. I don't know how to
you,
explain.
you are different. Your reality is different, but it is not separate from you. It cannot exist outside of you, separated from you, independently from you. The mind is not a separate, independent, autonomous entity. Mm. It
I'm
exists.
sorry, it's not separate.
How can it be? How can the mind exist independently from consciousness?
Yes, because everything comes from consciousness.
No, if there is no consciousness, nothing can be. There must be consciousness for something to exist. Or there must be a seer for something to be, right? The seen cannot exist without the seer, right? So the mind is seen, the body is seen, everything else is seen or known, right? or witness or whatever you like to call it.
Yes.
It
Yes,
is
you
important.
experience everything.
Yes, correct.
Yes, you.
More than to experience it, you are aware of it. You are that which is
Then
aware, that which
everything is I then. Is it
correct.
correct?
Correct. Yes.
Because everything comes from,
Yes.
everything appears from me.
Correct. So if it is not separate from you, it is also you, but it's not really you. See,
Yeah.
this is just to know what is your reality. What is your permanent reality? See, the permanent aspect of yourself, see, your nameless, formless reality. So for the idea of being limited to something, right, can disappear. If you believe that you are the body, it seems that you are limited to it. So you are also limited to birth, growth, decay, death, action, pain, pleasure, gain, loss, success, failure, prize, criticism, and all that. That you are limited.
Yes, everything that mind can create.
Correct. It is the idea that one's nameless, formless reality is limited to a particular name and form.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
The idea that one's reality, one's nameless and formless reality, is limited to a particular name and form, right? It's a limiting idea. That's what the ego mind is. Person, individual, call it whatever you like. The sense of individuality. We sense oneself to be an individual. Or we sense oneself as an individual.
But again, this is ideas.
Uh-huh.
Again, this is ideas.
Correct.
Ideas.
Correct. Ideas, thoughts, concepts, beliefs, images, imagination means the same.
Well, yeah, it's all like, for me, it's all ideas, kind of, yeah.
Correct. It seems that consciousness superimposes a limitation on itself, but it remains unlimited. It only appears to be so. It appears to be the body, but it's not the body. Right?
Because, yes, it's identification with this idea.
Yes.
And I feel a lot of tension in the body and pain. There is a feeling of the pain in the body, tension. But I'm just observing it. Like there is observation, let's say,
Awareness
of this happening.
Awareness or consciousness? More than observation.
I'm sorry?
Awareness. There is awareness or consciousness more than observation. That's the mind struggling. It's a mental, that's a nightmare for the mind. It is like a deer that falls in the jaws of a tiger. It's going to die, even though it will try to escape. It won't escape, but it will try until it finally surrenders.
You want me to get involved in that?
Right. ¿Aquí? Hay tridimensionales, que no veo bien sin los lentes. Eso es programación, ¿no? Diseño gráfico, ¿no? Mira, ¿qué tal? Eso es de donde, del colegio. Pero lo aprendiste tú solo. Ah, ok. If you are consciousness, you don't have to make an effort to be consciousness. You are even beyond effort. You don't have to make an effort to be. You are beyond even effortlessness. Some people say that consciousness exists effortlessly, means it doesn't need to do something, anything to be. But I say it's beyond effortlessness, because effort or no effort pretends to the mind, it belongs to the mind. See, the mind is making effort or it is still. So mind is beyond effort and stillness. Consciousness, sorry, is beyond effort and stillness. So consciousness simply is. This is as far as we can go, or as far as I can go. See, speaking about consciousness, it simply is. It's neither this nor that. I can say what is not, but I cannot say what it is. It's not effort. It's not effortless. See? It's not this. It's not that. It's not like this. It's not like that. How is it? As it is. It is. Hmm? Which is no different to say I am, right? When one speaks about consciousness, the listener believes that I'm talking about something else. There's a tendency to objectify everything. For the mind, everything is an object. So consciousness is also an object that the mind is going to experience and realize and all that. Going back to the question, who am I, which is not a question, it's a way of explaining the inquiry. But it's not the question. So there is no answer to the question, who am I? The question, who am I, dissolves the questioner, means self-awareness ends in the dissolution of the one that is aware, or the one that appears to be aware. So the mind is looking inside and disappearing what it's looking at.
Hmm. So many tricks, like every idea is a trick of mind.
Correct. Every idea is mind. ¿Mm? Plato. Plate. You want to say something? Okay, otherwise I have to keep on making noise here for, there you go.
Yeah, I just wanted to say thank you.
You're
That's
welcome.
it.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Good, good, good. Mm.
Hi, Cesar.
Mm.
Hi, everyone. So, Cesar, there is uh, there is an ego which use the knowledge as a weapon, like against
Yes.
its.
Yes.
And you tell me yesterday that let mind do whatever it wants and just you remain as you are. And like today I was trying, I don't know, like there was some impulses to do this or that, and then mind was like, why you want to read this book is useless, like go and watch satsang. And it used the glimpse against itself, like it pretends to be the knower of the knowledge and like to claim itself more or less enlightened. And this sort of, because it doesn't bother me with the thoughts of past and future and as it was like before, but now it's dormant and it's even more toxic because it's hiding and it's much difficult to detect, and I don't know, like, and there is, you said that let the mind make whatever it pleased, but it's also a fear, and I know that it belongs to the mind, that if the mind do whatever it please, it will.
Don't follow it. So what I mean by that, let the thought arise. Let the mind say whatever it wants. Let thought arise, whatever it is. Just don't follow it. That's all. Remain as you are. Let the mind be as it is. You be as you are. And then this mind will lose the power first to condition the activities of the body. And it becomes weaker and weaker and weaker. Eventually, it no longer arises.
The trick is, like that I am not the body, but the body at the same time. And
You're not limited to it.
yeah, but it's stupid. But for example, if, for example, there is a wish to read the book, and the mind says that don't don't do it because your attention will go outside and your attention should be inside, and it means that this is contradiction, like, and then I don't know, if I follow the mind and don't follow the mind, I'm trapped by the mind, in the mind. What to do?
Don't listen to it. I just told you. Once you have a glimpse, right, then ignore even the spiritual knowledge. Attend to satsang. Listen to what I say if you wish. See, people come here. Some people come doesn't want to hear anything I say.
Mm.
They come because the mind becomes quiet by itself, or it is easy to keep it quiet. Maybe glimpses already took place, and they are focusing, see, dissolving the mind once for all. They may not be interested in what I say, the concepts and all that stuff. If you arrive to your destination, will you keep on reading the map?
Mhm.
So you stay at the arrival point, means you stay as you are, remain as you are. Some of us were going to satsang and darshan not because, only because the mind will just disappear or keep quiet at least. We were not interested, some of us were not interested in any knowledge or any book or anything. The truth is not in the book anyway. The book says that we are the truth. See, the true self. The truth means consciousness.
Mm.
And because we believe we are the body, the book says it is within you. Then it says, look within. But to look within is to look at yourself, right? That which appears to be in the body as I, that which appears in the body as I, that appears to be in the body is not in the body.
But now I'm confused what is truth and what is false. For example, if something appears in the body as a wish, is it false or is it truth? If it's not answer to practicality.
These are mind games. The mind says, is this true or this is false? This is this or this is that. These are thoughts. These are mind games. See? Ignore them.
Like
Huh?
there is a satsang 24/7 in here, even if it's not there. And I see also that the mind used this to stand. It read lectures on the subject, and with those reading, it distract me from being aware of myself.
And yet you're aware of yourself.
Yes.
Because to be aware of all this that you are describing, you must be aware of yourself.
Mm.
Ignore that too. This imaginary mental satsang. Satsang means to keep the mind quiet, merged in
Yeah, that's why I'm telling you this. I see this contradiction.
Yeah, that's the mind playing guru now. See, now
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
giving satsang in your head to
yes,
you and
yes,
to other people also.
yeah.
That
It's crazy.
yes, it's okay. As I say, don't fight the mind.
Yeah, I
Let
will
it play.
never.
Let it
I
play.
will
Just
never.
let it play. Let it play. Just be sure it's not you.
Okay.
Ah, mira. Dormir. Ya son las 9:22. Ya son casi las 9:30, papá. Mm.
This imposter you expose one
Yes,
and it
yes.
goes some.
Let it expose itself. Let it show up. This is how it disappears. Right? By showing off.
Mm,
To talk about this, to read about this, to think about this, it is also a tendency. It's a good tendency. But it also has to be given up.
mm,
The so-called auspicious tendencies, right?
mm.
Or good habits, whatever you like to call it, right?
Yeah, but still, I can
Yes,
see it as a mind. It's a
correct,
mind.
correct. Spirituality is also thought.
Mm,
Thought that refers to that which is not a thought.
mm,
But when that which is not a thought reveals itself as I, then spirituality can be thrown away also.
mm. Okay, then I will not fight it. I will looking forward what it's
So,
making up next.
yes, material thoughts, spiritual thoughts, right? The mind goes from materiality to spirituality, right?
Mm,
Why it doesn't let go of spirituality? Because if it let go of spirituality, it dies.
mm,
So it remains as a spiritual ego.
mm. Yeah, and it's sticky because it
Mm.
seems in the beginning that it's harmless, but it's even more harm
Now,
because
without proper guidance, it is harmless. Again, because we develop an identity with spirituality and a spiritual sense of self. Yeah. I am into spirituality. I am into satsang. See?
mm, mm,
Actually, the I cannot attend satsang. The I disappears. The I
mm,
disappears in sat by the means of sangha. See? By merging in itself, it disappears. So it cannot be there.
mm.
Mm. Mm.
Okay, Cesar, thank you.
You're welcome. Good, 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 good. Mm. Ocho y media, papá. Ok, lo dejamos por hoy. Nos vemos mañana. Mm, Muy bien.